Great.
Muzz is 500th, is that right? Good for him, and then it's good he's here to do it. And then obviously Bob Cole, I understand, is in the building, and it might be his last time in this building, so good for us. Anybody who's old enough to know who Bob is.
Mike, the beauty of what you get to do for a living, is it nice that the business side is separate and you get to coach and go from there?
Well, I really try in these situations to know as little as I can. I try to just deal with the player as a player. You don't want to get caught up in that stuff. You know, I think Newbie and his group and Matty and his group, unbelievable job to get a deal done and get it done, and so you don't worry about it or think about it, you just get on with playing hockey. I think that's outstanding for him, and it's great for our franchise. It allows us to understand where we're at, and so then you know what you can do.
Do you see much evidence of it being a distraction this year between the Nylander thing?
You know what, that's the reason I just talked like I did, is so I don't have to worry about that. Like, to me, what you want to do is evaluate every day for what the day is. And, you know, I write notes to myself each night on my card. I try to know who's playing good. I try to play the people that are playing the best. I try to evaluate every day in the fairest way without worrying about what their names are. Is how do we find our way to help our team win? And so that's what I try to do. I think all that other stuff just gets in the way.
Do you think with Mitch and the way he loves the game and his approach makes it easier for him to kind of deal with stuff, because now that Austin's settled, maybe the spotlight moves a bit to him?
Yeah, I think what he's done is make clear they're not doing anything about it till the end of the season. So how can that be in the way of anything? You just get in there and play and not worry about it. You'll deal with that later. And I think they've done that because they don't want it to be a distraction. Mitch is a lifetime Leaf.
As far as who's playing good, where does Johnson rank? Is he earning more minutes?
Well, I thought he played really well the other night. He got out, he came back, other guys were playing really good. Those guys are still playing good. He's making a case, though. The great thing about him, he hasn't sat there and said, I'm not getting any minutes. He just decided he'd produce and see if the coach is smart enough to get it figured out.
With Tyler Ennis potentially nearing a return, have you thought about who comes out or what changes you might make in that instance? Are you watching?
I've thought about it, yeah.
How do you think Frederick Gauthier has played?
I thought Freddie's been good. I thought Lindy's been good. Our fourth line, even when Morsey was there, has been good. So we can't, that's been no issue whatsoever.
Mike, you've talked about how important it is to be strong up the middle. Just maybe comment a little bit that now with this latest contract, you have John and Austin locked up for at least 6 spring runs.
Right, and I mean, Naz is here as well. We're in a good situation there, and Goat's just a kid, and so Lindy, they're getting better. So I think that's a real important piece for us. I thought the addition of Muzz, you can just see the trickle-down effect, and suddenly we're better on the back. The other thing is you bring another man into the program, and I just mean age. He's got some experience. He's steady on the rudder, settled when the game's going on, has been around winning, understands what it takes, wants to be better every day, likes being here. So I think all those things help you, and now we're in the process of trying to find that, not find that A game, maybe get that A game to go every single day. That's what we're trying to do. Make it personal. This is what we got to bring every night, doesn't matter who you play.
How's A.T. Dermott worked out in your opinion since?
Yeah, I mean, the window to look at it has been real short, obviously. What I like about Haynes is the most vocal guy on the team. And sometimes when the coach is telling you, you don't want to hear it, but when one of our veteran players is telling you, you tend to hear it more, and he doesn't mind telling them. So it's going to improve his game for sure.
Morgan was saying that the way Jake is able to land some big hits in this era where it's getting faster and faster is impressive. How important has the physical element that he's brought?
Well, I think the physical element that he brings is his ability to deny the back of the net, to keep it on one side of the ice. He does a really good job of that. Everyone was talking about 2 hits he's made in the game. We've had great back pressure. It's way easier for a D to do that because he knows if he goes by him, we still got people to cover him. So in those games where he's done that, he's been able to do that. But his physicality is every shift. You're just not seeing it as much, but it's also the ability to hang on the puck a little bit longer because you're not worried about getting hit, because the hit doesn't, it's like a Ford 150 hitting a Volkswagen, like it doesn't much matter.
Can you sympathize with the job Yushi's trying to do with the rebuilding team and his top 3 players and the boys?
Okay, sorry, I didn't hear you exactly.
Can you sympathize with the job Yushi's trying to do as coaching a rebuilding team that's also also he has the top 3 players in limbo right now.
Yeah, I mean, you know what we try to do here is we just focus on our own program and what's going on. It wasn't just not that long ago that we had to turn the paper upside down every day to check the standings ourselves. So we're just thankful we're in the spot we are and we're about here.
Good Bob Cole memory?
Pardon me?
A Bob Cole memory?
Well, I don't know. I just got to know Bob so great over the years. You just have so much respect for him and what he's done and how much passion he has for the game and then his voice, you know. So you've heard it over the years as a kid. There would be a lot of people that probably haven't heard it, and yet for me, it's great. And I love the passion he has for the game. At this age, I like people that are lifelong learners and are trying to get better every day. Doesn't matter what day of their life. And so he impresses me, to say the least.